What's going on, everybody? My name is Japes, and welcome to today's episode of my Path to Power. Now, we're one day away from the early release, at least here in the US. I believe England is maybe like 12 hours later, so you guys are actually getting the early release way before I guess we would. If it was on the same sort of timetable, I'd already have the game in my hands. But yesterday, a lot of you guys were able to kind of guess what my team was, so I figured today I'm going to just go ahead and show you guys. Now, I don't know the pronunciation of all these guys' names. My left striker, Niel, my right striker, Viola, and these will probably change. I bought 35 different silver Argentinian players, or Argentine or Argentinian. I'm not quite sure on that. Someone will have to correct me. That I'm looking to try out. Arroyo, Ponzio, Lanzini, and that is Isco as my right center mid. But I bought a lot of them to try out different formations, see which ones I like best. I can always sell them on for more. Well, at least I think I'll be able to sell them on for more because I think that Argentinian silvers are going to be pretty darn good. They're pacey enough. The center backs, I've got Garcia, Bizzarri as my keeper, and Velasquez, who looks to be a ridiculously strong center back. And my left back from the Liga do Brazil, Rodriguez, also looks to be quite nice. You can see I'm just scrolling through quickly to show you guys what's on my bench. Yara looks to be awesome. Yara, I really should brush up on my Spanish, but I might be putting him in at striker instead of Viola. You can see my chemistry still stays pretty darn strong, and they're at 9 chemistry. One guy at 10, but with the 9 chemistry, after I play 10 games with them, they'll get the loyalty bonus, and that will bump their chemistry up by 1, which is pretty darn cool. Eventually, I'm sure I'll buy a CF to striker or a CF to CAM for one of those two and see kind of how it goes, but both of those guys look to be absolutely stellar players that I am very much looking forward to using. Dybala, another one, probably play him as a striker, but I'll need a CF to striker card for him. Juan Manuel Iturbe, he starts on the bench because I didn't really particularly like a silver Argentinian right wing. Bought another kit. I've got the Barnsley kits this time. We'll put those on as my home kits. And I believe it's Yovel is the way to say it properly, not Yevel. So I am working on it. I appreciate those of you guys that corrected my pronunciation yesterday. I've also picked up a Primera Division chemistry style for my manager because most of these guys are from the Argentinian League, which is the Primera Division. And that should boost his chemistry by a little bit. It was only 150 coins, so really nothing to write home about, nothing really important to waste. I've got 7,727 coins, and at this point in time, this is, gosh, a couple days ago maybe now, and I'd already put, what I did to build this team is I went through probably every silver Argentinian player on the market that I wanted, and I threw out loads of open bids. And when I say loads, I mean loads for prices where I thought, yeah, if I get them for this price, that's cool. And so some of the players I've actually doubled up. Now I'm showing you guys the chemistry because you can see the ones on 9 chemistry have that little white up arrow. The 2 players on 10 chemistry, as you can see, the CDM and the left striker have green up arrows everywhere. So you can see what 9 chemistry does is it gives my player essentially, he doesn't have perfect shooting, which is kind of, or he just doesn't have a shooting boost, which is kind of annoying. But in the same token, I'm down, that's okay. I'm down with that. I've got a few more guys. Sperduti, he's another right wing so that I can go to that 4-3-3 formation. Picked up Gymnasia's kits as well. I have their badge already, but I'm digging whatever the badge is that I have right now. I can't remember the name of that. And Villalva, he is the shortest player, I believe, in Ultimate Team, standing 4'11", but he's got 4-star skills and 5-star weak foot, so we'll see exactly how he goes. One Bizzarri is sold. Elm is finally sold on, and Pudil has finally sold. I didn't bother relisting any of these guys because the web app was about to go down for maintenance, so that's where I was right here. But you can see some of the players I essentially got more of them on open bid for prices that I was down to pay, so they're just kind of hanging out in my club right now. I'll keep listing them and hope they sell on, but I wanted to show you guys all of the silver Argentinian players in my club because I will go through, and the way Path to Power kind of works is I build a team, build a squad, and I play with every one of the players. If I like a player, I tell you about him. If I don't like a player, I tell you not to buy him. That is basically the way it works. So you'll be getting reviews on just about all of these guys. Obviously not to begin with, but I'll be able to filter through them pretty quickly and find the 2 or 3 attackers that I like best, or maybe 3 or 4 attackers hopefully that I like best. I'll work back from there, find the midfielders that I like best, and get rid of the ones that are just sitting in my club accomplishing nothing. So the badge that I like is from the Liga Portuguesa. Very, very cool badge from a team that I believe wasn't in Ultimate Team next year. I saw my Stadium 23 Major, and I was like, that's okay. I'm going to go see if I can pick up a rare Silver Stadium for 150 coins. If I can, sweet. If I cannot, that's a-okay too, but I generally will wait to buy a Stadium until I go onto virtual pro clubs and see what conditions the stadium offers. So as many of you guys know, in clubs you are or some stadiums like it never rains in, and I try to use those stadiums in Ultimate Team as well, because let's face it, we all freaking hate the rain. Now the chemistry styles I'll be trying to pick up eventually as well. I know which ones I'll probably have my eye on, but I won't be picking those up until the full game comes out, and I go through kind of players first and see which ones I like and which ones I don't like, because it's not worth buying a chemistry style for a player that I don't enjoy using. On the other hand, it'll also be a lot cheaper to buy chemistry styles once the game actually drops, because that's when people will be spending like Microsoft points on gold packs, things of that nature, and there'll just be a lot more consumables out on the market. So it'll be the supply will be large and the demand will be probably still quite medium, because people aren't going to necessarily be looking for chemistry styles right away for their team. Some people might be, and some of you guys are going to say, what are you talking about, Japes? I think chemistry styles are going to be so important, and I agree, but it's not the most important thing. I don't want to waste coins on a chemistry style on a player that I end up not liking. So with that said, we are going to be coming to a close of this video. I'm so pumped to be playing on that early release tomorrow, so make sure to stay tuned. As soon as I get some gameplay with my squad, that video will be up on my channel, as well as possibly a live stream after I get that video out. So make sure to stay posted to my Twitter as well, which is @AirJapesFIFA. Subscribe if you enjoy the content and you have not already. Make sure to drop a like on this video if you enjoyed. It really, really does indeed help me out. Other than that, my name is Japes, and I will catch you all next time.